Top 10 Favorite Attack on Titan Characters. From romantic anime all the way through to horror, the one thing that every anime fan has in common is that we all have our favorite characters. Whether it's the protagonist of the series or a simple side character who adds a bit of comedic relief, someone somewhere will think they're the best character in the show. This is even more true for characters of popular series, such as the beloved anime Attack on Titan, where there's a multitude of different characters to choose from. And choose we did. So sit back and let us give you our top 10 favorite Attack on Titan characters. Warning, if you haven't seen the series yet, you might want to give this video a miss, as there might be a few spoilers ahead. Let's dive in. Number 10, Sasha Blouse. Sasha Blouse first made her appearance in Attack on Titan, all the way back in the first series, where she was punished for eating a potato during the ceremony for new recruits, hence her nickname, Potato Girl. Her quirky attitude and laid-back style helps ease the tension when things are getting a bit too serious. But despite her sometimes clueless nature, Sasha is also a great fighter, even managing to save a little girl and take on a Titan with only an axe and her bow to help. Talk about awesome. Whilst she is one of the series' more comedic characters, she's definitely someone a lot of us can relate to, especially with her love of food and potatoes. Number 9, Annie Leonhart. This badass character is an indisputable fan favorite, and it's not hard to see why. Not only can she kick ass with her combative skills as a human and as the female Titan, she is also extremely smart and knows how to analyze and manipulate a situation so that it works in her favor. The event sequence following Annie's reveal of her true identity also added several more layers to her character, which made her more likable and allowed viewers to sympathize with her a bit more. Although I'm not sure how much you can sympathize with someone who willingly kills thousands of people. Overall, Annie is a true warrior who does her duty whether it's right or wrong. One thing that always annoyed me though is that we never got to see who would win in a fight between her and Mikasa, but maybe we'll get to find out soon. Number 8, Reiner Braun. Annie and Bertolt's co-conspirator and the leader of the trio, Reiner Braun, is one of the most interesting characters of the series due to his development as the story progresses. Initially seen as the big brother of the 104th Cadet Training Corps, who everyone loved, it came as a huge surprise when Reiner admitted to being the armored Titan who had destroyed Wall Maria and caused the deaths of thousands of innocent people. One of the reasons why we love Reiner so much is that he isn't just an antagonist of the series. He is shown as a human being who constantly questions himself along with what he is doing, and he carries the burden of the deaths he has caused. He's a twisting and constantly developing character who never stops impressing and surprising us. Number 7, Jean Kirstein. Otherwise known as Horseface to some, Jean is a boisterous, loud, and opinionated character who isn't afraid to share his honest thoughts with anyone. Despite his flaws, Jean is also fearlessly loyal to his friends and will do anything to protect them, even going so far as to join the Scouts in order to keep an eye on them, whilst also fighting for humanity's survival. While fans didn't get to see much of him in the first season, he sure made up for it in the later seasons, where he becomes a much more prevalent character, practically leading his own team of soldiers into battle. Yes, whilst his snarky attitude can get annoying, Jean is a character who grows on you over time, until you couldn't imagine him not being there. Kind of a problem here. If you guys don't like this video, Senpai won't notice me. Oh, phew. Thanks for clicking like. I'm sure he'll look at me now. Number 6, Armin Arlert. Next, we have one of the main characters of the series and Eren's best friend, Armin Arlert. Whilst not the most athletic or capable fighter, Armin makes up for his lack of combative abilities with his intelligence and his resolve to become the best warrior and strategist that he can be. When we first meet Armin, he's being bullied by the neighborhood kids, but as the series progressed, he definitely came into his own and proved his worth to everyone. This is one of the reasons we love him as a character. It's his perseverance to become stronger and his desire to see the good in everyone, which really makes you love that little blonde Aryan coconut. That's for you 4chan fans out there. Number 5, Erwin Smith, the 13th commander of the Scout Regiment, and the man who made it possible to actually see beyond the walls. Erwin Smith is one hell of a character. Not only is Erwin a strong, smart, and capable leader, he's also the man who instilled belief in his comrades that they would eventually take back their land from the Titans and make a better world for themselves. Whilst his combative skills are good, what's really impressive about Erwin is his ability to outsmart nearly everyone around him so that he always comes out on top, whether he's there to see the results or not. It's this strategic mind which really makes him a character worth watching, as it shows the subtleties of war as well as the fighting. Number 4. Hange Zoe. Erwin's second-in-command and Titan fanatic, Hange Zoe is one of the quirkier characters of the series, with her love for science and desire to find out everything she can about the Titans, although this obsession is probably a way she masks her fear of the giant beasts, and I don't blame her. She doesn't start to become more centralized to the story until around the end of the second season and the start of the third season, but she makes up for lost time by quickly proving herself to be a valuable asset to the Scout with her fighting abilities and her intelligence, which can sometimes match Erwin's. While she's maybe not the most stable of individuals, Hange is someone you should not underestimate. Number 3. Eren Yeager. What would this list be if we didn't include the main character of the entire Attack on Titan series? That's right, our next favorite character is the Titan-hating boy himself, Eren Yeager. Eren is really an interesting character, not only because the series kind of focuses on him, but the development that his character goes throughout all of the series is really drastic but awesome as well. We get to see him develop from a young boy driven by vengeance after the death of his mother by a Titan, to a teenager trying to survive the hardships of being a soldier, to a young man hardened by his experiences and corrupted by the world around him. Whilst that might not sound the best, Eren's character is one that reflects the hardships that war and sacrifice has on a person, which is really interesting to see. And it doesn't hurt having him turn into a giant Titan to destroy all of the other Titans either. Number 2. Mikasa Ackerman. Mikasa Ackerman is one of the fan favorites of Attack on Titan, with her good looks, unwaverable fearlessness when facing off against her opponents, and her natural and amazing abilities when it comes to fighting. It's no wonder people wish they could be like her. Mikasa is one of 3 main characters of the series, and is Eren's adopted sister. She is loyal to a T, and when it comes to Eren and Armin, she will do everything in her power to protect them, even if they don't want to be protected. But the most impressive thing about Mikasa is her epic fighting prowess. So much so that when it comes to a battle, we just can't wait to see just how badly Mikasa will mess her opponent up. Before we tell you who our favorite character is, although you can probably guess already, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to keep up to date with all things Anime Dive X. Finally coming in at number 1 as our favorite character within the Attack on Titan world is none other than the grumpy midget Levi Ackerman himself, possibly the most powerful character in the entire series, even more powerful than the Titan shifters, considering he's taken down at least one by himself. Levi is the epitome of badassery, and it's not hard to see why so many people love him. Not only can he fight unbelievably well, but he always tries to do what's right, which coupled with his tragic backstory just makes him that much more likable. Well, that's the end of our list. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know who your favorite Attack on Titan character is in the comments below. And what other anime content would you like to see us cover? Don't forget to like and subscribe to Anime Dive X to get new anime videos on the regular.